Are brains just an earth thing? Try this thought experiment with me right now. Point to yourself. When you say me, where do you point to? I point to my chest, not my head. And I think that this is a quiet gesture that reveals a deep subconscious truth, that we sense that we are more than just our active thoughts, more than the 3.5-pound lump of pink matter inside our skulls. The brain's primary job is to orchestrate complex movement. It's a sophisticated navigating system that lets living things explore and respond to the changing world. On Earth, centralized nervous systems like brains and brain-like structures have evolved independently in insects, octopuses, birds, and mammals. This convergent evolution hints that brains might be a natural physics-based solution to whatever complex life faces, and they all face the same pressures. So this is to move, to sense, and to adapt. So the underlying principles aren't just Earth exclusive, so that we might see brains throughout our cosmos. However, if brains are reoccurring on Earth, what about consciousness? In my view, consciousness is the universe's way of perceiving itself. When did this inner experience arise, though? If consciousness is emergent, like we believe now, at what point in evolution did it ignite? In animals with simple nervous systems, like amoeba, or with complex brains, like humans? Is it born from localized bursts of neurons, or did it arise from something deeper, still mysterious physical process that we don't understand? The brain handles movement, yet consciousness feels richer and private and extremely introspective. And this is a spark that lets us wonder about ourselves. When we look at another person or another animal, we instinctively can locate the spark inside them. We can recognize in the fellow creatures around us that they have an advanced nervous system capable of high levels of thinking. Does this mean that they're conscious? I think it does. But does this also mean that consciousness is a fundamental property of all living things? Or is it tied to sufficiently complex neural organization like our own? There's a great book on this subject by Julian Jaynes, and he dives into consciousness in its entirety and really brings the point that consciousness is emergent. Here's two incredible quotes from him. To me, consciousness is the universe's way of perceiving itself. It's an emergent, irreducible spark arising from complex neural nets and likely something deeper. But to our current understanding, it does reside within these neural networks that we call our brain. So it lets sufficiently organized individuals like ourselves experience the environment, introspect about our own experience of this environment, and recognize themselves in this incredible grand story that is existence. Yet the hard problem remains. If consciousness is emergent, when did it emerge? And does it emerge throughout the galaxies? If we are all made of the same excitations of different quantum fields, are those quantum fields conscious in any way? Or are the products of those quantum fields the only conscious things? Are we the only thing that is experiencing this universe, or is the universe itself experiencing itself through us and is conscious all along? So I think it's a really exciting question, and I can't wait to see you soon. See ya.